channel. So for today's video, I'm sharing with you how I went from this to this in less than 2 minutes. So if you'd like to know all the details on how to get thick, beautiful hair for yourself, please keep watching. All right, ladies, so today we are talking about hair extensions, and not just any hair extensions, like the best kind of hair extensions that there are. I was really shocked the more I've talked about this kind of hair extensions with my friends and people I know, how many people are not aware that this type of hair extension even exists. So to give you guys a little backstory, I've been wearing hair extensions for over 10 years now. It all started when my first son was born. I ended up with hypothyroid disease, which if you don't know, one of the symptoms of that is hair loss. And I definitely experienced a ton of it after I had him, just kind of postpartum hormones on top of having that kind of thyroid disease. So I was on the hunt for something to kind of give me that thick, beautiful hair again. It is something, I am half Brazilian, so I've always had just kind of thick hair everywhere, and it included my head. And I always took that for granted. I did not know how lucky I was to have just naturally thick hair. So once I lost it, it was something I really missed. So back then I started with clip-in hair extensions, and it was something where I ordered a set. I think I ended up dyeing them myself to match my hair, and looking back now, they really didn't look that cute, but when I had them back then, I loved them. So it's kind of progressed throughout the years. I've probably purchased 8 pairs of hair extensions in my life, and most of them were the clip-in kind. So I wore them for years and years, and it was something I wore kind of on a regular basis, and I started noticing anywhere that the clip-in hair extensions were, I was starting to lose a lot of my natural hair. And that's due to the hair extensions constantly pulling on my scalp and the natural hair and causing it to fall out. I knew that was something that I definitely didn't want. I didn't want to lose any more hair than I already had. So I was kind of on the hunt again, trying to figure out what to do, and I came across halo hair extensions. So if you're not aware, a halo hair extension is just a big weft of hair that is attached to a clear fishing wire, and you really just place it on your head and pull your natural hair through, as you will see in this video, and you're kind of done. So in my opinion, it is the best way to keep your natural hair healthy, but also give yourself tons of volume and added length. All right, so this is my hair naturally without any hair extensions in them. And you will see I have some pretty good length to my hair. So I would say my hair isn't necessarily thin. Some people would consider my hair kind of normal or maybe a tiny bit on the thick side, but the individual pieces of my hair are very fine, and it is a lot thinner than it was in the past. So it is something where I just really wanted that thick feeling again, but I didn't necessarily want to add any length. So with my hair extensions, I decided to go with a 16-inch. But if you are wanting to add length, you can do that as well. So like I said, I've had many types and brands of hair extensions. This time around, I decided to go with Hidden Crown extensions. This video is not sponsored in any way. They have no idea that I'm even making a YouTube video, but I just wanted to kind of share my experience with you guys, and you can do your own research and pick which brand best works for you. Some brands, you can even go into the salon and have them color match you there. I do know with Hidden Crown, it is something where you can go online and send them a picture of your hair and they will help color match for you. I also want to mention that the extensions are real hair. So if you do get them in and they don't match perfectly, or it's something where later on you decide to color your hair, you can also have your hairstylist color your extensions as well. So like I said, I did go with Hidden Crown, and I'll just kind of give you an overview of my first thoughts of these extensions. So right away, I was really impressed with the packaging. It came in this awesome bag, which is a great way to store your extensions. It has a zipper, and it's a great place to keep them when you don't have them on. You really want to take care of your extensions. The better you take care of them, the longer they're going to last. So the first thing you're going to see inside the bag is your 2 little color samples. Actually, when I first opened these and I saw these, I was a little concerned because to me they look way lighter than my natural hair. But when I looked inside of the bag, I did see that they looked a lot darker than the 2 samples that they sent me. So take that for what it is. Also inside the bag is this little hanger. So this is a great way to, again, keep your hair extensions. You can kind of clip them on here and then throw them inside that bag. They also sent this little clip and this little comb, which is something you're going to need to pull your natural hair out from the extensions, and this little pair of pliers, which you'll you may need to adjust the wire of your hair extensions. I did not need these at all, but I thought that was really awesome that they did send this cute little tool with it as well. They will also send you an instruction guide, and then their website has tons of videos and resources for you to really understand how to use your extensions, how to adjust the wire, pick colors and things like that. So I will be sure to put their website in the description box down below. So when I first got my extensions, they were very, very straight and smooth and silky, which is amazing. And that's something that most people want to see when they first get their extensions. But if you're someone like me, I always wear my hair with some kind of wave or curl in it, and that is really bad if you like to wear your hair like that. So I highly recommend when you first get your extensions in, if you're not wanting to wear your hair straight, is to give them a great washing. So that is the first thing I did, is I just washed the hair in my sink. So I decided to use a deeper, like, cleansing shampoo that I have to really make sure to get all the chemicals out of the hair that are keeping it really silky and smooth. Just washed and put a light conditioner, rinsed it out, and then I just laid it out to dry. So this is a ton of hair, so it did take almost a whole day to dry. You of course could use a blow dryer and just blow dry it straight if you're needing it straightened sooner. So for me personally, I decided to go with the color 4-613. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is adjust the wire of your extensions. They gave some really great instructions on how to do that. This particular pair of halo extensions, to adjust the wire, they have this teeny little piece of metal that works almost like a pulley system. So you kind of pull it out and then tighten the string as you go. You just kind of keep putting it back on your head and seeing how it fits. Because I have had other halo hair extensions in the past, I kind of knew what kind of fit I was looking for, but that's something I would definitely take your time with and make sure not to cut any excess wire until you're completely satisfied. So once I had the wire fitting my head perfectly and my extensions washed and dried, I then went ahead and put the extensions on and curled them with my natural hair. That's the part that's probably gonna take the longest, is that first initial curl after you wash your hair. But once they are curled, really from this point on until you wash them again, you are just going to be touching them up, which makes the whole process so much faster. These really tend to hold a curl really well. So usually it takes me, after this initial style, literally like 6 minutes to do the hair. I put the extensions in, I just do some curls on this top layer and maybe a few underneath to help it blend really well, and that's about it. So they're just so fast and easy. So I will show you the process of putting them in. So you just take your hair extensions, you are going to put them on your head. They recommend about 2 inches from your scalp. You can kind of go anywhere from here to here. It's just kind of on your comfort level, and then you're gonna slide it down and just fit it right onto the crown of your head. So they're kind of just gonna sit right where your head goes to kind of bump down. And then you are going to take the comb that came with this set of extensions. If you get a different type of halo extensions and it doesn't come with this comb, they sell these everywhere. They're super inexpensive. And then you are just going to begin very gently, because you don't want to damage your real hair, pulling your hair out from underneath the hair extensions, which literally takes 1 or 2 minutes. You will get faster and faster at it the more comfortable you get, but it's something where you do not need to be too particular. Sometimes I will use my hands to kind of help guide it. And I typically start from the back and then really focus here on the front. But you're just gonna wanna pull all that natural hair above the extensions. So this part is where I usually will use my hands, because these hairs around my face already have some breakage. They've been colored a ton, and it's something I just want to be really gentle with. And then on this side, and then the very end, you're just gonna wanna take your comb and kind of make sure all of the hair is really concealing this wire. So it is similar to a fishing wire, so it is clear. Unless someone is like digging around in your scalp, they are not going to see it at all. It conceals really well, but obviously you just don't want any funky kinks in your hair where it's like kind of stuck under the wire. So you just want to make sure all the hair is pulled out from there. And literally that is it. Your extensions are in. I mean, it doesn't get any faster or easier than that. So for me, this is kind of it. I'm ready to go. My hair is already curled. The extensions are already curled, and like that's it. Then when you're done wearing your extensions, you literally just pull on the string and pull them out and you are done for the day. So the extensions just really seamlessly blend with your natural hair. They feel really tight and secure. I mean, it's something where I could flip my hair all around. I can bend down. I never at any point feel like the extensions are going to fall out. They feel really secure and really comfortable on my head. It might be something in the beginning where the weight of the extensions and this wire irritate your scalp just a little bit, but it's something you will get used to really quickly. So just know in the beginning you may find a little bit of irritation and you may just want to start wearing them for shorter periods of time. All right, so now that the extensions are in, I will kind of give you a 360 view of them so you can kind of see how they look all the way around. So literally they are completely concealed. You can move your hair around, you can touch it, you can, if the wind blows, you're really not exposing any extensions, which I had a really hard time with the clip-in extensions. I felt like they were always showing, and with these I never had that feeling, and I just really love them. So I hope you ladies found this video helpful. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. Also, if there's any particular videos you would like to see from me next, please let me know that as well. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.